Yeah. This guy sang beautifully earlier, so he's off the hook, and it's just me. So, prepared a little something. So I'm sure it's a long-held tradition that groomsmen the world over have a sense of impending doom and dread at the thought that they have to get up here in front of a room full of people, particularly a group as good-looking as all of you. But they have to lay bare their thoughts and feelings that normally they would reserve for a journal or an intimate conversation. So, kind of exposing myself here. And yet, despite this pressure of attempting to be eloquent on cue, I mean, surprisingly, I feel rather calm. I mean, granted, in part, it's because I've had I don't know, a flask full of Jim Beam, but I mean, despite that, yeah, exactly, that was actually given to me by the groom, but despite that fact, I mean, ultimately, the reality is that I'm inspired. I'm inspired to be up here, and specifically, that inspiration is because of the transformation that I saw in Eric, and I can claim a certain expertise in being able to say that. The reason being that I've been friends with this guy for well, I don't know, well over 15 years. And while in lieu of 37 years of marriage from John and Robin, and from Jerry and Norma, that may not seem like a lot of time, I would put in context, because of those 15 years, me and this guy lived together for 5 years. And of those 5 years, we shared a room for 2. And of those 2 years, we shared a bunk bed. So it's like a 20-year-old summer camp for 2 years. You know? Pretty awesome, pretty amazing. So in between bunk beds and delivering newspapers in the wee hours of the morning and carpooling for years and years, I've spent the better part of my life, indeed the best parts of my life, with this guy. And so, you know, through all of that, I've come to an understanding of him. I've come to be a good judge of who Eric is. And so, in being able to judge that, I've noticed a real sea change in who he is. And the person that started that sea change, that initiated that sea change, is me. And no doubt. and so, I mean, it's so significant. I mean, he went from existing, you know, just kind of maintaining. Honestly. Exactly. He went, I mean, from maintaining to be like, you know, a man driven by love, which is an inspiring thing. And so I got to watch this inspiration from, you know, simple like, this girl that he mentioned, to profound love. And I don't know, it's humbling and an awesome thing to see. I suppose, I'm rambling here, but I suppose the point of all this is that I'm just very grateful. I mean, to be this small moon that orbits around the planets that are these two, that you know, like that I get to revel in being with these people, but and being inspired by them, and I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, Veronica's a beautiful and smart and funny girl, and she's a Laker fan, so that helps. Exactly. And a 49ers fan, and has an impeccable taste in music, and a Fugazi. And as biased as I may be, has an impeccable taste in men. So, I mean, or a man, for that matter. So, I draw to close. It took a bunch of time, but I just wanted to, I guess, if you would all indulge me in a toast, to toasting the two single people that, whose love inspires me. So, to Veronica and Aaron, thank you.